Hello everyone. I am your host Ayushi Karasetia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how you can send your Crove form data to Google Sheets automatically. So the idea here is that you have created a form in your Crove account. So whenever a Crove form is filled, automatically a new PDF document gets generated. Now you want that whenever the form is filled, automatically the details of the form submission along with the document that is generated, it should be saved to your Google Sheets, which will be helpful for organizing and segregating the data. This will also be useful when you are conducting some surveys or sending the quotations to your clients or you are evaluating the profiles of your candidates, when you want to manage your customized documents, or there can be several other reasons to create this automation. For this, we need to create a connection between Crove account and Google Sheets so that whenever the form is filled and the document is generated, automatically the details of the form submission along with the document is saved into your Google Sheets. So in this particular integration, we are using two software applications. The first one is Crove application, which is an online document or PDF generator. And the second application we are using is Google Sheets, which is a spreadsheet program. So in place of Google Sheets, we can even use Airtable, Grist, Stackby or any other spreadsheet program to capture the form submission details. So how we are going to create an integration between Crove and Google Sheets, this we will be learning in the further steps of the video. First, let us check this in the real time, that how this complete process works automatically. So this is my candidate evaluation form template and this is my candidate evaluation form. So whenever this particular form is filled, automatically a new PDF document gets generated over here. Okay, and the document will actually looks like this. And this is my Google Sheet where I have given the columns for the candidate name, email, position applied for and some other details. So now I want that whenever this particular form is filled and a document is created, automatically all the details should be captured in this particular Google Sheet along with the document URL also. So let us fill this form. Let's give the candidate name as Adam Smith. Let's give the candidate email address as Adam Smith 25@gmail.com. Let's give the position as graphic designer. Let's click on next. Do they match the relevant education requirements? Let's give it as exceed job requirements. Do they have the relevant job experience? Let us select this particular option. Do they have needed the technical skills? Exceed job requirements. Okay, I'm just selecting random options over here. And overall ranking, meet job requirements, and let's click on submit. Are you sure you want to proceed? Let's click on yes. The form is getting submitted over here. Okay, and here we can see that the form has been submitted. So now let us check our Google Sheet. Okay, and here we can see the details of the candidate, name Adam Smith, his email address along with the position, the education requirements and all other details are captured over here. And here we can find the PDF URL also. Okay, so I'm just more interested in this particular PDF URL also. I'm just going to open it in a new tab. Okay, and here we can find the document on the name of Adam Smith, position as graphic designer, and all the options that we have selected are tick marked over here. Okay, so now here you might be wondering that I just filled the form over here, that is the candidate evaluation form of my Crove account, and automatically the details of the form submission along with the document URL is captured in this particular Google Sheet. So how did I manage to do this? Let me tell you, this has become possible just because of the automation and the integration process. So in order to create an integration between Crove and Google Sheets, we are going to use a software application named Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating Crove with Google Sheets automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So first we have to create a connection or an integration between Crove and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect is going to capture all the details of the form submission along with the document which is created through the form submission. And using those details, automatically the data will be saved into the Google Sheets. And in this way, we are going to learn that how we can create an integration between Crove and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. So let us learn the integration process now. For this, let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option. You can create your own account in just 2 minutes by clicking on this option. And by clicking on the sign up free button, you will get 100 tasks free every month. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll simply click on sign in. In the all apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on access now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on create workflow. Here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as Crove app to Google Sheets integration. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on create. Now here we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want the details to be captured from Crove. So open this trigger window and here in the choose application, let us find Crove. In the trigger event, we have to select PDF generated. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions. So let us read the instructions. Log into your Crove account. To configure the webhook, you have to create a template. You must have at least one template to set the webhook. From the account dashboard, go to the My Templates and in one of your template row, you will see the webhook icon. So just click on this. Okay. So by following these instructions, you can set up the webhook in your Crove account template. So I'll just take you to my Crove account. Here I have created some templates, that is recognition letter, candidate evaluation and some others. So here in this particular integration, we are using this candidate evaluation form template. I'm just going to open it and I'll show it to you. So this is the candidate evaluation form which I have created in my Crove account. Here you can see that some of the fields are just highlighted over here. So these are the variables, okay, and the values of these variables are going to change on the form submission. So I'll just take you to my form also by clicking on this go to form option. Okay, here we have taken two sections. The first one is candidate details, where we have asked for the candidate name, email address and the applied position. Okay, and the second section is feedback details. We have taken some of the fields as education, whether the relevant experience matches to our requirement or not, even the job experience and some other details we have asked for over here, the technical skills, overall ranking. So if you want to add some more variables to the form, by clicking on this variable field, you can add the variables as per your requirement. Okay, and whenever this particular variables are filled, automatically the documents will get created over here. Okay, so I'll just take you to my form once again. Okay, that is the candidate evaluation form. So now we want to set up an integration between this particular template, that is candidate evaluation form, and Pabbly Connect, so that whenever this particular form is filled and the PDF is generated, automatically all the details are captured in Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to come to this webhooks option, click on webhooks. Here we can find outgoing and incoming options. Here we have to select outgoing and here we have to click on add new option and select outgoing over here. Now here we have to give a name to the webhook. So I'm just giving the name as Crove to Google Sheets. Okay, here we have to give the webhook URL. So this is the same webhook URL which we have seen in Pabbly Connect. So we are just going to copy this webhook URL from here. We will go back to the form and we will paste the webhook URL over here. Okay. Now here it is asking for the event. So the event will be when PDF is generated. Okay. And here let us click on save. And here we can see that a webhook has been set over here. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and now here we can see that it is waiting for the webhook response. So in order to capture the response over here, we have to do a test submission. It means we have to fill up the form. So let's go to the Crove account once again. Here we are just coming to this candidate evaluation form and here we can find the share option. Simply click on share. Here we can find publicly fillable. So if you activate this particular button, then this particular form can be filled by anyone. The second option is scan download PDF. So if you want to download a PDF, you can activate this button once again. And here we have default view option, form and document. So you can select it as per your requirement. In my case, I'm just keeping it as form. And here we can find the URL. So we are just going to copy this URL from here and we'll open it in a new tab over here. Okay, and this is the form. So now let us fill the form details. Let's give the candidate name as Shikha Arya. Let's give the email address as Shikha Arya 23@gmail.com. Let's give the position as developer over here. Okay, let's click on next. Here, do they match the relevant education requirements, meet job requirements? And job experience, do they have the relevant job experience? Let us select exceed job requirements. The technical skills meets job requirements. Overall ranking, excellent and good. Okay, and let's submit this form. Are you sure you want to proceed? Let's click on yes. Okay, the form is getting submitted over here. Okay, and here we can see that the form has been submitted. I'll just close this window. Okay, let's move back to Pabbly Connect. And here we can see that the response is received. Okay, and when we scroll down, here we can find the payload document PDF value. So it means a document has also been generated. And along with that, we can find all the details of the form submission. Here we can find the candidate name as Shikha Arya, applied position as developer, education requirements meet job requirements, and all other details that we have filled in the form are captured over here. So let's move to the Crove account once again, and here when we come to the main form, here we can find the view documents option. Click on view documents, and here we can find that a new document is created over here. So I'm just going to click on this download button and let us see what is the document all about. Here we can find the candidate evaluation form. Name of the applicant is filled over here, that is Shikha Arya. Here we can find the position as developer. Okay, and here we have given the relevant education as meet job requirements, and we can see the tick marks over here, and the correct form is created over here. Okay, so let's move back to Pabbly Connect. So now we want that this particular document along with all the details of the candidate should be captured in the Google Sheet. For that, come to this action window. Here in the choose application, let us find Google Sheets over here. Here in the action event, we have to select add new row. Click on connect. Click on add new connection and click on connect with Google Sheets. Now here we have to choose an account in which account you have created your Google Sheet. So I'm just selecting my account over here. Pabbly Connect Sheets wants additional access to your Google account. Okay, so let's click on continue and give away the access as the data is 100% safe with Pabbly Connect. Authorization successful. Okay, and now the Google Sheets are connected to Pabbly Connect. So as the connection is created, all the spreadsheets which we have created in the Google Sheets are captured over here. Okay, here we can find all the spreadsheets. So I have already created a spreadsheet over here. I'll just show you the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet name is candidate evaluation, and here I have taken the columns for the candidate name, email address, position applied for, and all the details which we have captured through the form submission. Okay, so we want the details to be captured over here. So let us select this particular form, that is candidate evaluation form in Pabbly Connect, and the sheet name over here is form data. So we have to select this also. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Here we have to select the spreadsheet name as candidate evaluation. Here we have to select the sheet name, that is form data. If you have created multiple sheets, so from the drop down you can select the sheet as per your requirement. Now here we have to give the candidate name details, candidate email details. So we have already got all these details from the Crove account over here. So we are going to map all these details now. Okay, so let us map it one by one. Let us find the candidate name from Crove, and the name was Shikha Arya. Here we have to map the candidate email again from Crove, and this is the email address. Here we have to map the position applied for. So let us find it from Crove, that was the developer. Okay, here we have to give the education. So we have to scroll down over here, and here we can find the education requirements, and the value was meet job requirements. Okay, here we have to map the job experience from Crove, and I'll just scroll down. Yes, here we can find the label as experience required, and the value as exceeds job requirements. Okay, here we have to map the technical skills. Let's go to Crove again. Here we can find the label as technical skills and the value as meet job requirements. Okay, here we have to give the overall ranking again from Crove, and we have to find the overall ranking label over here and the value as excellent and good. And here we have to map the PDF URL again from Crove. And when we scroll down, here we can find payload document PDF value. So this is the document PDF URL. Let us map it. So here we can see that we have mapped all the fields. Let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the response is received. So now let us check our Google Sheet, that is candidate evaluation sheet. Okay, and here we can find that all the details of the candidate name, Shikha Arya, email address, position, and all other details are captured over here. And here we can find the PDF URL also. So I'm just going to check this PDF URL once again. Okay, I'm just going to open this particular URL. Okay, and here we can see that the URL is correct over here. So in this way, we can see that our integration is working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay, now we have to check this in the real time, whether our integration is perfectly working fine or not. For that, I'll just go to the Crove form once again. And here let us fill the details on the name of some other candidate. Let us give the name as Kuldeep Gupta. Let's give the email address as kuldeepg11@gmail.com. Let's give the position as team lead. Okay, let's click on next. Here we have to select the requirements. Let us select meet job requirements. Okay, meet job requirements, technical skills. Okay, exceed job requirements and meet job requirements. I'm selecting all the same and let's click on submit. Are you sure you want to proceed? Let's click on yes. Okay, the form is getting submitted over here. Okay, yay, form submitted successfully, and here the form is submitted. Now let us check our Google Sheet. Okay, and here we can see that the details of the second candidate, that is Kuldeep Gupta, is captured over here. And let us check this PDF URL also. Okay, I'm just going to open it over here. Okay, and here we can find candidate evaluation form, the document of Kuldeep Gupta, position team lead. And here we can find the tick marks over here on the selected options. Okay, so in this way we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. Okay, let us minimize this trigger window also. So first we have created an integration between Crove and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of the candidate through the form submission as well as the document that was generated, and all the details were added to the Google Sheets in the second step. And in this way we have created a successful integration between Crove and Google Sheets using Pabbly Connect. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can connect us to this Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video and this video are helpful for you, then please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.